All right, you guys, it is the second part to your essay assignment today, so let's get started. All right, so again, just to remind you, unit essential question, why do people act heroically? Your assessment task was going to be writing an essay about when do people act heroically. You're supposed to support your answer with reasons, evidence, using a variety of texts that are covered in this unit. So here's what you need to do today. I want you guys to every single one of you, you need to look at the comments made by myself and by Mr. Longo on your outline. We went through all day yesterday and commented what you need to change, if anything was spelled wrong, or if you need to add on anywhere, and to make sure that you guys get the best grade that you can in your final draft. So after you go and look at all of those, you can revise your essay either right onto the outline, or you can transfer it over to your final draft paper and edit it there based on the comments that we made. Then I want you to transfer your work into the MLA format on final draft document. That is the one that's attached onto this Google Classroom assignment along with this video. So you'll be able to click on that one and then just transfer straight over from your outline to that document so that it really looks like an essay. So here's what that's gonna look like. I have the template here, for you here. I wrote just a hook down so I could show you guys how to transfer it. So I would go to my hook. I would copy this. Oh, it's going to tell me. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, so copy that. And then I would go straight over to my final draft. And then I wrote here, make sure you indent each paragraph. I would erase that. That's just a reminder for you. So erase that. You don't want to start your essay with that. And then just paste this right here. And then notice that this is in Times New Roman font. You want to make sure that yours is also in Times New Roman font when you start typing. Everything should look seamless and perfect because it's an essay. So I would highlight that, go up here to where it says font, and I would change that to Times New Roman. Yours might be in a different place because you're on an iPad. So what you're going to want to do is maybe go to YouTube and just search how to change the font on an iPad. That is a good way to do that. So just go there and then you just keep typing all of your stuff, blah, blah, blah. What do you want to change? When you go to a new paragraph, so if you're going to start your first body paragraph with your topic sentence, you go down and then you're going to press tab. I forget what it says on the iPad. It's something like that, tab. Or if you're not using a keyboard, so if you have one of the old iPads or if you just don't want to use a keyboard, you would press spacebar 11 times, I believe. And then it would get you to tab. So every single time you start a new paragraph, you need to do this. You should remember this from when we've done all our other essays. All right, so transfer to MLA format. Here are some common mistakes that we noticed as we were reading your guys' outlines. So some common mistakes. Some of you are arguing that the person you're talking about is a hero. That's not the purpose of this essay. We already are assuming these people are heroes. We're assuming Harriet Tubman's a hero, that Jackie Robinson is a hero. We're not arguing that they're a hero. We already believe they are. So you need to show us why they are heroes. So don't put, this proves this person is a hero. We already know that. We want to know why. And then another reason is you could be putting only 1 to 2 sentences of reasoning. We want you to try to aim for 4, maybe 5 sentences of reasoning. Really analyze how that evidence proves your claim. Why is that person truly a hero in your own words? So here's an example from one student's body paragraph. So their claim was people act heroically when they save many lives, okay? And then they used Theseus and the Minotaur. So it says, in Theseus and the Minotaur text, it states, and they give a quote here. One thing I'll notice here is there's no citation, so you want to make sure that you put the paragraph that comes from in parentheses. Then it says, this shows that Theseus was brave enough to save others by defeating the Minotaur, therefore Theseus was a hero. Now, this person does exactly what I said not to do just now. You don't want to prove that Theseus is a hero. That's not what this claim says. The claim says people act heroically when they save many lives. So if your reasoning is to show that the claim's correct, this claim does not have anything to do with this reasoning. You want to make sure you're saying people act heroically when they save many lives. So this shows that Theseus did what? Not that he was brave, but he helped others save their lives. And that you want to say other things about that that also relate to the evidence, to the claim in your own words. I don't want to give you guys all the answers, so I want you to just think about that. How can you analyze this? How can you show me why Theseus is a hero? Don't tell me Theseus is a hero. I already know that. You got to show me why. All right, and then the last thing I want to say is please come to class time. It is so hard for Mr. Longo and I to help each of you individually. We can call you guys and text with you, DM with you, and try to help you guys, but it's so much easier for us to help you if you just come to class time. During this time, you can ask us any questions. What we'll probably do for this Thursday or for today is we will just let you guys work on your essays, and then anytime you have a question, you just unmute yourself, or you can type in the chat box like, hey, I don't understand this, can you talk about this? And then I can go back and talk to you about it, or Mr. Longo can talk about it, just to make sure that everyone understands. Sometimes even if you don't have a question, you can just hang out on class time, and then someone else might ask a question, you're like, oh, I didn't even realize I was doing that wrong, and then you can fix it on your own paper too. We just want to make sure that you guys have all the opportunities in order to get a good grade here. It would be really sad if you didn't reach out to us, you didn't come to class time, and you didn't revise your essay based on our suggestions, and then you got a 1, and you're like, why did I get a 1? And we're like, dude, you should have come to class time. You should have looked at our outline, you know? So we want to make sure that you're doing all this stuff so that you can get the best grade possible, even during this distance learning time. All right, so make sure that you just transfer everything over from your outline to your final draft essay. Shouldn't take you super long. All you're doing is revising what you've already done and typing it out into here or copy and pasting it. Then you can submit this, and that'll be it. Make sure you come up with a cool title. I don't care what it is. Just come up with a cool one. Not grading you super hard on that. I just want to see what you guys can do. All right, that's all I have for you today. So just make sure you get that done. Come to class time if you have any questions. Even if you don't have questions, maybe something will come up. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.